Since we're going over linear functions, let's define what a linear function looks like. So the slope and y-intercept of a line, it says the slope of a graph of the equation y equals mx plus b is m, and the y-intercept of the graph is b, so the graph crosses the y-axis at 0b. So this is our equation right here for a linear equation. So if I have a linear function instead of y equals, I now will have f of x equals. And it will still equal mx plus b. So what does everything stand for? Well, it says the slope of a graph is your m. So slope right here will be whatever that m is. And then b is your y-intercept. And it goes on to say that the y-intercept is b, so the graph crosses at this ordered pair of 0b. Now, in this lesson, we are going to focus mostly on our slope right here, this m portion. So we have some other names for our slope. And slope can also be referred to as the rate of change, the constant rate of change, or the average rate of change. So if it asks you to find any of those three, what they're actually asking for is slope. So for example, example 1 says find the rate of change. That's another way of just saying find the slope. Now this one is a linear equation right here. Linear equation, the slope is this m portion. So here my slope, my m, is simply 15. Notice it is not 15x. It is the number in front of the x. So it is just 15. This one here, we have a linear function treated the exact same way. What is your slope? Okay, the order is a little bit off right here, but your slope, no matter if it's an equation or a function, your slope is what is in front of your x. It's your coefficient for x. So here, my slope is negative 20. And that negative is crucial. It does need to be included. Okay, let's turn the page and go to example 2. And example 2 says the balance of federal direct student loans, S of T in billions, so S of T in billions of dollars for selected years from 2011 and projected through 2023 can be modeled by S equals with T equal to the number of years after 2011. And S is equal to the balance in billions of dollars. Okay, so part A, what is the slope of the graph of this function? Okay, I pause for a minute, giving you a little bit of time to think. The slope is whatever's in front of your variable. Now, usually we have y or f of x and we have our x, but this time I have t, but it's the exact same thing. What is in front of my variable is my slope. So my slope right here is this 130.7. Okay, now part B wants you to interpret the slope in the context of the problem. So if my slope is 130.7, what does that mean in the context of this problem here? So I'm going to ask you to pause the video, maybe reread the problem, or at least think about it. You don't need to write an answer here, but at least think about what does the slope represent in the context of this problem. And then once you have paused, hit play. Hopefully you've had time to pause. If not, this is your last chance, but interpreting the slope in the context of this problem, if t equals the number of years after 2011, and what this equals is our number of billions of dollars, then the slope is representing the balance of federal direct student loans to be increased at a rate of 130 8.7 billions of dollars each year.